Picasso's return. If Picasso were to come back and visit the people of village all dressed up in his Breton fisherman's jersey, his sword and espadrilles, he would fly over Malaga, shooting with surprise at all the changes which have taken place since he left here in January 1901, at the age of 19. No doubt he would make an impeccable vertical landing straight down into the Plaza de la Merced, Square of Mercy, to have a look at the house where he was born, currently the seat of the Fundación Municipal Pablo Ruiz Picasso. Burning with impatience, he would run around among the cars, the girls, the voices, and the orange trees until he reached the Picasso Museum, and would surely run down to the beach, longing to see again that blinding sky and shimmering sea, whose dreamy surface inspired in him such disconcerting dreamy images when he was a boy. But those eyes that have seen far beyond what others see, would open wider on discovering a magic tropical forest had been planted right beside the port, exactly where the land has beginning to gain ground over the sea when he said goodbye to Malaga. He would become submerged in this fascinating park, amazed thinking that if only he had seen it before he left, he would have included some of its blazing images in his paintings. Now he would run round again, rubbing his hands, trying to make up for all the lost time. After passing in front of the Disputation Provincial or Provincial Council, he would be so hungry for the sights of Malaga that he would run straight on the Calarias, a street he knew when it was still the La Constitution or Constitution Square, full of people enjoying themselves and presided over by a beautiful genius fountain, and then on the cathedral and its museum. His attractive and very varied walk around Malaga would be further enriched by a visit to the Alcazaba Castle and the Palacio de la Aduana, or Customs House, now the Subdelegation del Gobierno, government office, with a museum housing paintings by his father and by Manos de Grain, his maestro, and then on the Noble Hospital, which he had seen as a boy and which now hosts the City Hall Environment Office, which looks after Malaga Park and all the other green zones in Malaga. He would surely feel especially excited when he came to the Plaza de Toros or Bullring, with its bullfighting museum named after Antonio Ordonez, where he would recall that his first oil painting was precisely of a scan during a bullfight, and that both he and Antonio had drawn one in the air and the other on paper and canvas the most agile and graceful lines of the art of bullfighting. Finally, drunk after so much Malaga and drugged with nostalgia and the scan of jasmine, he would climb up to Castillo de Gibralfaro, or Gibralfaro Castle, 12, and drink in this walled city from above, as he so often used to do as a young boy, and he would end his enchanting walk with a tasty local meal by the end of which he would have decided that Malaga is definitely a place to come back to stay. Finish.